In today's video, we're going to be going over setting up the minting phases for your NFT collection. First things first, navigate to JPG.Store, go to the top right, and then find your Creations tab. Click on this and go to Mint Setup to find the creation that we've been working on for the past videos in this playlist. If you are not up to speed, please go back now, watch the other videos in the playlist to get to where we are in creating our collection first. Check the video description for the link to the playlist. Now, once you're here, click Mint Setup, and then you're going to be navigating to your collection dashboard. But first, you're going to have to sign the transaction to prove that it's you. Once you're here on your collection dashboard, and you can see that we filled all of the rest of the information and different settings, including fund distribution and asset creation, we can now proceed to mint phases. Simply click on mint phases, and then we can start editing and creating the phases for our mint. First things first, we're going to need a phase name. Let's say that this first phase is for people we only want specifically that we have the addresses of to mint, aka a whitelist. We can then go ahead and put in the phase name, whichever we want to notify this and signify this. Example, whitelist. And then we can put accordingly the information here. The price per NFT, the total NFTs available for sale under this phase, the max NFTs each wallet can have, as well as the max NFTs per transaction. Keep in mind, you also want to set dates to start and end this phase, as this is also very important too. Once you have these settings configured how you would like, then proceed to the whitelist wallet addresses if this is applicable to you. First, you're going to have to put in the address and then a comma and then the amount in which this address can mint. Here you have a few options. When you're creating your whitelist, you can manually get addresses and upload them to a CSV file or just paste them here. Another option is to, instead of doing this, whitelist collection holders by searching a collection on JPG.Store, and then after searching a collection, it'll bring up all of the collection holders and put them into this line here and format it accordingly. As you can see here, here's a list of all of the holders of the collection I just searched with the amounts that they hold, and that signifies how much NFTs that we want them to be able to mint for this whitelist phase. Now, once you're satisfied with your whitelist or whatever phase you just set up, simply click Save. After you save your first phase, you can then go ahead and add another phase if you wish. This may be a whitelist phase, and then afterwards, traditionally, there's a public phase. Click Add Phase here, name the phase once again. We're going to name this one Public. Then check if you want a whitelist only or not once again, and then make sure that the times do not overlap with the previous phase. Then on this phase, make sure you set an end date that is greater than the start date, as it may be overlapping when you initially set it up, and then set your other settings. And if you want this phase to just end or the available NFTs to be the max amount and essentially just the ones remaining after the first phase, then you can leave this option blank here as described on the information box, or you can set it to how many NFTs you want to specifically be for sale. Once you're satisfied with all of that, click Save for your next phase to be complete and added onto the phases dashboard. Once you're satisfied with these phases, you can now go back to your dashboard, as that is all you need to do for the minting phases. If you want to follow along on finalizing our collection and making sure that our collection page is looking good for mint, then stay tuned to the next video in the playlist linked down in the description.